like that. Like, I don't want nothing to happen to no innocent females. But for the females who, like, do talk that shit and do be on that,
wanna fake live that shit.
you know, like, they bring that shit to their own doorstep. Like, they be around them niggas, they talk shit. Like, y'all gotta also recognize that.
You gotta remember, like, when you lose a motherfucker, it look like it's fun in games on the net.
Oh, fun them. Like, y'all also gotta remember, like, everybody play a part of that shit.
A motherfucker lose a motherfucker and motherfuckers on the net disrespecting them, tweaking, like, minutes after the death. How y'all think a motherfucker gonna react, though, gang?
You know, like, it ain't even nothing like that. Like, you know, I ain't saying nothing got nothing to do with nothing. Like, you know,
nothing at all. Like,
I name out everything. Y'all see I'm in the A drunk. You see what I'm saying? Homie just passed away. One of y'all homies died and niggas troll and do all that. Y'all gonna troll back. You see what I'm saying? I've been quiet for damn 2 years. Y'all watch me. Y'all do all that. I've been quiet for almost 2 years.
Niggas mention us every day.
Niggas mention me every day. I was in jail, locked up for like damn 3-4 months. I was on house arrest for damn a year and a half. Like, and niggas still mention me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit just a reaction, folks. So it's like,
again, that's us though, cause we know what's going on. So we know nigga.
But I take accountability of everything though. You see what I'm saying? I'm grown as hell. I take accountability of everything though. I know how this shit work. So as far as it go on Graham, that's my fault. I ain't really even with the internet shit. Like, as far as it go, y'all see, I don't even play the internet for real. But when I do, I be on here tweaking. That's the real
definition of letting a motherfucker get under your skin.
Oh, fuck them, I ain't gonna lie. I let a motherfucker get under my skin.
We gonna keep it on it.
I just felt like me and brother just went up so much, and I felt like that niggas was playing, they ain't had a space to play. But instead of me, you know, delivering that shit streetly, I delivered that shit on the internet on some like trolling back shit, matching the motherfucking energy, which I'm not doing. I ain't no shorty. I don't really do all this internet shit. You know, I just want y'all to know that for the motherfuckers who feel like it's a certain way. You know, I know a lot of y'all listen to my music and shit, and I don't want y'all to feel like we just feel like it's fuck the hoes. Nah, it ain't never fuck the hoes. We make music for the hoes. We love the hoes. You see what I'm saying? Life won't go on without the hoes. Like, you need the hoes. I don't give a fuck if they the hoes or a wifey. Whatever go on. You need the hoes, you know? Like, they the ones who bump the music. They do all that. Like, we love the hoes. It's never fuck the hoes. But females also have to understand that you can't play that nigga position and that female position and think a motherfucker still gonna look at you like you the feminine woman that you trying to be. When you showing all that masculinity and all that shit, you putting yourself into that lane. Now, motherfucker looking at you like you masculine. Motherfucker looking at you like you street. You know, motherfucker don't care about if you a female at that point. Once you rapping about drills and you rapping about what motherfucker did, now I'm looking at it like, how we looking at it like, shit, if my homie just passed away.
And don't think we just...
Yeah, this ain't no please shit. Like, we ain't no please shit. Like, this shit gonna go ping pong. Oh, Graham, this ain't none of that. This ain't none of that. This ain't no drunk shit and none of that. I just been talking to my team a lot, you know, and I feel like they right.
Motherfucker to talk about this shit off the net, but a motherfucker, you know, can't.
I feel like they right about it though. I feel like they right about it. Like, on front of, that's the truth. But I just feel like females can't, as a real street nigga, like, and ops control, say, they on this bitch doing whatever. That's cool. I ain't doing this for no ops. I don't care about none of that.
We don't care about none of that.
It's gonna stay being what it's gonna be. I'm doing this for my fans and the ones who listen to my music.
That shit ain't cool.
You know, I'm doing this for the motherfuckers who look up to me, because every day I take a picture with over 20 kids and over 20 adults who pop in with their kids. So it's like a lot of people look up to me. So I take that shit strongly. Like, you know, I appreciate my success, so I don't never just say fuck my fans. So this just like for y'all to know, like,
think some shit like that okay, or go do this and for nigga. Nah,
you know, like, I'm just letting y'all know, like, that's never the intentions. I never just say fuck the females. I just don't think that females should be able to, like, switch between both. Like, you know, like, what a feminine energy at. If you're gonna be feminine, you're gonna be a female, play that. Like, tell them niggas, hell no, I ain't with that. I ain't trying to get shot. You know, it's different when a bitch walking around with a Glock and she saying fuck the ops. And then it's like, okay, if you get caught, if my homie just died, a couple months later, I'm gonna hear you slick rapping about this. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, bro.
I'm gonna hear you saying, oh yeah, niggas drunk and try to, you see what I'm saying?
You might not say motherfucker.
You might not say it, the name, and you might not say it specifically, but I know when you know. You see what I'm saying?
You know who you talking about and what you trolling.
And then I see that shit. Then now, 6 months later, I'm thinking like, think about it like this, brother. 6 months later,
motherfucker got somebody that really care about this.
You know what I'm saying? So 6 months later, now I'm like, damn, we just caught her. Like, we could have caught her 8 months ago, but we let her go because she was a bitch. But now she dissing. We ain't got the chance to catch her no more. Now we should have did that to her. You know what I'm saying? Now we feel like fuck you. That's why females just need to play the female role.
Niggas could look at it. We don't look at it like that. We just letting you know, like, people could look at it.
That's how it could be viewed. You know what I'm saying? That's a perspective that a motherfucker could take. It's like, if you a female, I feel like all females should just really play that female role. Like, if you gonna be in the streets and you want what come with this shit, then be in the streets. Like, who the fuck am I to tell you not to be in the streets? You know what I'm saying? I started gang banging at then at 10. Like, who the fuck am I to tell you not to be in the streets? I don't give a fuck what I did. Who the fuck am I? You might go do more shit than I ever did in my whole life. Like, and I did a lot. So it's like, who the fuck am I? You understand what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I don't like when people play that role and then they play that sympathy role right after some shit happened. Cause before that just happened, you was just saying fuck my dead homies. You see what I'm saying? Like, regardless if it was on the night, you see what I'm saying? You was just saying fuck my dead homies. Then you hang with the niggas who saying fuck my dead homies. So like, if you a motherfucker bitch and then it's like, you with your bitch, that's a whole different story. But you with everybody who was just saying fuck my dead homies and think that you can tell them, you see what I'm saying?
Shit get deeper than that. We on the net right now. We on live, so we
you see what I'm saying? Shit get way deeper than that, but it's like,
you be around niggas that say fuck our dead homies. We just go say that. But shit deeper than that though, but it's like,
you know, like person to person, shit deeper than that. And we all know that though. Like, from gang to gang, we all know that. But just being real niggas, like, let's just keep the hoes out of this shit. Because when that shit comes to the internet, I don't give a fuck what a motherfucker talking about. Everybody in Chicago know how this shit go.
Go
like,
party with
anybody from Chicago.
To where it's a million
I was just gonna say that. Anybody from Chicago know what go on. That's why the motherfuckers in Chicago, you see them in the comments like, man, that's what all that trolling gets you. That's what all that woo-woo gets you. You see what I'm saying? Hey, and that's from the rack though. That's just from motherfuckers being. I was just gonna say that. That's just from motherfuckers being from our city. But every single person who from the outside that don't know what's going on, they thinking like, damn. These little niggas, like, really on there with the hoes, which we not. Like, I've seen that shit everywhere, and I understand that the whole situation is public, but, like, we not on there with no hoes. I promise y'all, we don't want no problem with no hoes. Like, we is not out here looking for that shit. Like, we ain't, you know, that shit is whack. Like, when bitches die, that shit whack. You see what I'm saying? That shit ain't nothing. But it's different when a bitch out here saying, fuck your dead homies, and she know the repercussions behind that shit. At that point, she don't feel that nothing could happen to her.
She's too big-headed about her block.
And I've been seeing a little shit with Shorty trying to separate herself from them and trying to become more feminine and trying to put more female music out. Like, I've been seeing all that. But it's different when you like, I ain't with y'all, but then the release party come all in a minute. You see what I'm saying? At that point, you like, yeah, I ain't with y'all to the net, but in real life, y'all my brothers. Y'all know what's going on. That's what it is. And then it's like, shit.
Just know what the people that you got around you, it come with shit. Like, you know what they do. You can't lie to yourself. You know what your people them do.
Don't fun them. Like niggas gotta give us our props, and we gonna give niggas they props anyways, you know, because we ain't no weird ass, bitch ass niggas. Like, as far as it go, we give niggas they props. Niggas gotta give us our props. But
even if a nigga don't, we don't get no fuck.
You know, we ain't really looking for it. We don't really care about that shit. But as far as it go, I just feel like the female should really play the female role. Like, stay in the female lane. This shit is not 2009. I mean, this shit ain't back then, 2009. And, well, motherfuckers really ain't hitting the females and they out here, the bitch there, whatever. This shit nowadays is where if you get caught, you get caught. Niggas mamas done died. Niggas pews done died. Niggas that got caught with their bitches. Niggas that got caught with their kids. It's like, y'all gotta really be aware of that. Like, this shit is not regular. You know? I'm not drunk nothing. I'm explaining the situation. No, I ain't drunk nothing. I'm explaining the situation to my PR.
Just left this restaurant drinking that shit.
I don't think I'm drunk and talking nothing. I'm explaining it because it's people who's way bigger than me.
You said I'm a lame.
You know what I'm saying? And there's people who in better positions than me who come and tell me that shit I'm doing wrong.
I thought I text you last.
Like, it's a couple people on this live right now. Like, I ain't got to say their names. They know who they is. Like, these people really care about me, and I care about them. And it's like,
it sound like you ready.
I understand what I'm doing wrong. You know? The ops is the ops. I never feel sympathy for them. But for all the females who did pass away out there, and all the females who didn't have nothing to do with nothing, for real. Nothing was ever meant for y'all. Like, even with my trolling shit, that's never meant for the innocent females. Like, all the families who lost their innocent family members who had never did nothing and who ain't got nothing to do with nothing. They don't hang with no street niggas and nothing like that. For real. We truly apologize to y'all, both of us. I'm speaking for me and him. We apologize to the people who ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
New York, again?
Anybody who got something to do with something, we don't get no fuck. I ain't gonna lie. But the people who ain't got nothing to do with nothing, we apologize to y'all. We don't want to make y'all feel like Y'all ain't gotta fuck with me because I don't like the females. No, I don't feel like that about y'all family members.
No.
We fuck with y'all.
The key. Hold on. We finna go with you.
You know? We not worried about no ops or nothing like that.
Look, crack, it's gonna be the same smoking pressure for the rest of whenever until I'm gone.
Until I like
Until my shit in,
and
until I'm dead and I ain't on this earth, it's gonna be the same shit. I'm just speaking for the people who was innocent. I don't give a fuck about no ops.
Oh, Smile. Fuck is that? I ain't even add you on her. I just added somebody on my live. Now, I'm not trying to say I did nothing. I wasn't even there. I'm in Atlanta chilling.
we just speaking on it.
No?
What's so funny, folks? Why you apologizing? Because we did some shit that like out of anger.
It ain't apologizing to no niggas.
That's really why.
That's really why. It was took wrong to the internet. It ain't apologize to no niggas. It's apologize to the people, families who had to feel the hurt.
And look,
we don't care shit about no niggas.
Look, listen.
Every nigga who was out there that was an op, bitch, who deserve what you got. But the people who
fuck all that. We don't care what y'all talking about, gang. Yeah, we is apologizing to the people, gang.
On phone number.
Yeah, to every person who was innocent, I apologize. I did not mean for y'all family to take that shit like that.
They in the comments saying weird shit. So
fuck them. It don't matter
about what y'all talking about, gang. Yeah, we apologize to everybody that we disrespected that was innocent and had nothing to do with nothing. Yeah, we is, gang. On phone them. Just like that, but hey, anybody with that shit, fuck you. That's what we saying too, though.
You know? That's all we saying.
We ain't getting fed nothing. We just saying that my trolling probably led to some other shit. I ain't saying I got nothing to do with nothing, none of that. I just said my trolling specifically. My trolling specifically made a lot of people feel a certain type of way, and the message I just want to deliver is the trolling wasn't meant for them. You see what I'm saying? Trolling was never meant for them. That's all. Other than that,
Live life that fast, bitch.